What's going on, people? Troops TV. Back again. Back our blood clot again, you understand? Welcome back to the Troops and Saeed show, bro. You get me? You don't know the vibes. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot thing. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the bro. All of that good stuff, you understand? Another Monday morning, you get me? Big up everybody locked in, you understand? Somebody who wishes they wasn't locked in was my brother next to me, blood. You understand? Saeed, blood, you get me? Let's just get straight into this, bro. You get me? 15 defeats
15
in the Premier League. You understand? 15, 1-5, blood. Yeah. 38 points after 32 games in the Premier League. You understand? You got Wolves out here winning 5 in a row. You can't even win 2 in a row, blood. Have some shame, bro. You understand? Have some shame, blood. You get me? I'm a rim. I'm a fraud, blood. You get me? Same old Man United. Hoyland missing sitters. Now you got Maino diving. You understand? Maybe he wants to take up a new sport, blood. You get me? Maybe you lot have turned him off football. He wants to let me do the Tom Daly now. You feel me? Mason Mount. You get me? He come off the bench, didn't really do nothing as well, blood. You understand? Bruno Fernandes, even the savior couldn't save your Clark, blood. You understand? It's not looking good for you, man. You get me?
Bro, it's another loss, man. I actually think we didn't really play that badly. I mean, Garnacho, listen, I criticized him a lot. He put the ball on the plate for a lot of these man today. They couldn't finish. No shooting boots today. Hoyland is just pathetic. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Probably the worst striker in the league. He is the worst striker in the league. Forget probably. There's probably better strikers in the championship than this guy. And ultimately, bro, it's another loss. And the craziest thing about this one is that Wolves have won 5 games in a row. And I asked myself, like, why can't United just win 2? You know what I mean? And it really, really does show where United have been in the Premier League. Like, we have been absolutely shocking, bro. 15 losses is a joke, bro. I don't care if Tottenham have got more than us. I don't care if Ipswich and all these teams got worse. We have to look at ourselves, bro. We have got 15.
M team should have more losses than you, blood.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? And I actually have to thank these clubs for being how bad they are. Because had they had a bit of quality about them, bro, we might, I think, we will be in this relegation area. And we might have tasted that relegation zone, you know. We might have actually been in the bottom 3, flirting, bro. And I mean, like, seriously, looking over your shoulder. Because you know what I don't like here is when people say, "Oh, but we're not getting relegated. We're not this." Sometimes it's got to take a bit of shock. But because they've been so bad, they've actually helped us. And it might be a situation where that happens every year, because I look at the amount of points here that these teams get and how many wins they get. You only really need 10 wins to stay up. Around maybe 8 to 10 wins to stay up, bro. Get a couple of draws here and there. 10 wins, bro, in the Premier League. But you could be allowed to basically lose 15, 16, 17, what Tottenham have got, bro. It's actually a joke, bro. And we have to win this Europa League. If we don't, oh my days. Yeah, like, bro, it might be a tsunami. It might be a absolute earthquake that will happen in the Man United fan base, because shit about to go down. You get me? Like, and the manager, whether he stays or not, I don't know. You get me? If he goes, and the situation is a situation, because if you don't win the Europa League, then you are having 15, maybe even 17 losses. I don't know, because we've got Brentford away, we've got Bournemouth away, we've got Chelsea away, we've got Aston Villa at home, and we've got West Ham at home. You know what I mean? I don't know if there's a case that Man United might not even get another 3 points. Maybe another point. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, it ain't looking good, bro. And the feeling of Thursday, I was like, yo, I was chilling. You get me? Enjoying myself. Next thing you know, you get brought back down to reality.
Back to life. Back to reality. Back to life. Back to reality. Banger.
Yeah, banger. You know what I mean? Soul to soul.
I would have gone.
Yeah, real talk.
I said, pull up.
Pull up. Like, you know what it is, bro? Like, for me, ain't looking good, bro. And ultimately,
Like,
you know what I mean? We don't have a striker up front to put the ball in the back of the net, bro. Like yesterday, yeah, like genuinely, there was a case that we could have won by 2 or 3-0 had we had a striker. But this Hoyland, brother, man don't anticipate the ball going to the box. He don't make runs. He's slow to things. His reactions are slow.
He does make runs. It's just the timing's all off.
Yeah, but then, bro, like
he is making runs, isn't it? He just doesn't have the timing. He's not timing his runs. You get me? Because he's getting in the right areas. He's just half a second.
Is he? Yeah, I know. But the problem is, though, it's like nobody ain't gonna give you that credit for making runs, but then your timing is off, bro. Like
the P&P merchants.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you, bro. Like
they'll give you credit.
Yeah, but then, I don't know if you've seen the moment where he peeled away from the defender. He's got Dogu on the right hand side free. He could easily just pass to him, and then maybe Dogu passes it back, and then you got to tap in. He tries to take the player on, and then he loses it. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? You are absolutely rubbish. And if he's not sold in the summer, I don't know what going. That 2023 might come down as the worst summer for Man United.
If one of the not sold, would you consider not renewing your season ticket?
Well, the thing is, they don't let you know until. Well, the thing is, I have to renew my season ticket by May the 10th. The transfer window ain't open. So there's not really much I can do. You know what I mean? I've got to renew my season ticket to find out. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole point why they tell you to renew early. You know what I mean? They even tell us to renew before the Europa League. At least with Tottenham, my brethren is a Tottenham fan. He don't have to renew his season ticket until 22 of May. The final's on the 21st. So he's got a day to just say, right, we've won the Europa League or we're playing Champions League football. I'm going to renew. I can't do that. I've got to renew before the Champions League, before my fate. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, we still can win it because Europa League's different kettle of fish. But
you think you're capable of beating Atletico Bilbao when you can't even beat Wolves at home, blood?
Nah, but that's the problem. The way you look at the Premier League is different to the way you look at
Atletico Bilbao chasing Champions League and La Liga, blood. These ain't no idiots, blood.
Yeah.
This is where your season ends now, blood. Leon gave you life. The 10 men.
You said that again. You said that last time.
But look at the decision. If that decision was absolutely disgraceful, and it's a damn shame that you can't go to VAR and check a double yellow card.
Should have been sent off anyway.
Why?
Because he clicked up Bruno Fernandes about 10 minutes ago beforehand. So he should have really been sent off before that anyway. So he was actually quite lucky.
No, he shouldn't.
He was. Go and check it again. Bruno Fernandes should have been sent off.
You would have said that on the day after when we done the show. Now, 4 days later, you're bringing that up.
I literally just said it.
I'm not hearing
rewind it.
You said rewind it. Bro, we filmed the day after, yeah? So, you understand? That can't run.
Yeah, but it's still, the facts are still there. The facts are still there. The facts are still there. Just because I didn't mention it doesn't mean it's not factual.
Them facts are dead and gone. You get me? That's how you man are going to be against Atletico Bilbao, blood. You get me? That one.
Yeah, but we say this all the time. Europa League and even Champions League football.
You have not faced a team like Atletico Bilbao, bro.
Oh my god!
This team is.
You said the same thing about Leon.
Every team you faced is mid-table. Yeah, mid-table.
Leon are not mid-table.
Yeah,
go check where Leon are in the league.
PSG have won the league. They're clear. And when I mean clear,
you just said they're mid-table.
Let me land. I'm talking 25 clear. Yeah. So Leon, man ain't looking on. You understand? When I'm looking on La Liga. These men are competing for top 4, bro. Look at the teams they're up against, bro. You understand? All of them teams above Atletico Bilbao will slap your Clark, blood. Absolutely slap. They could rest their best players and they will murder, she wrote. You understand? And they're putting works. They're mashing work on them, man, there. Yeah? So you need to just relax yourself and stop using this Europa League thing because in the next round, you're facing proper opponents, blood.
Yes. And we'll beat them.
Real opponents, blood.
And we'll beat them. And we'll beat them.
We got him. You will beat Atletico Bilbao, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. There's my title. Done. Okay, now.
Well, bro, like, what do you think I was going to say? You think I'm going to accept defeat? You think this is do or die?
There's no settings, bro. I'm leaving with something. I'm from
I believe United. I believe United will win the Europa League. I've got to believe. I know I believe. Europa League and the Premier League will be different. We're unbeaten. Bro, of course. What do you want me to say?
Okay.
We're unbeaten in the Europa League. We've shown that we play differently in the Europa League. It is different. The sort of football we play is different in the Europa League. Premier League is physical. It's very, very, like it's different to the Europa League, bro. Europa League is more technical. You can play your football without having to get pressed and etc. etc. Like it's different, bro. So, we could have been 3-0 up against Lyon and we would have been cruising. And everyone would be looking at, you know what? United could go win this. But because we made it difficult, we're now seen as, oh, well. And Bilbao, listen.
Team, though, blood.
And also, Nico Williams as well is a major doubt. We're hearing that Nico Williams is a major doubt as well.
Whatever,
so that's
man.
another argument.
Blood. You hold their copium.
Bro, we're hearing that Nico Williams is a major doubt as well.
That sounds like a real reporter, blood. We're hearing Nico. Who are you, fucking Somalian Don Robbie, blood? We're hearing that Nico Williams is out.
What's
going on, blood?
I got my sources. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, even Nico Williams is there. Bring it on, bro. You know what I mean? Because I see everyone saying, listen, they're going to be a threat. And listen, I respect Atletico Bilbao. I really do. I think Athletic Bilbao will be.
Remember the finals in their stadium as well,
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. We're going to have an audition over there.
That's the closest you're getting to it, blood.
Listen.
You understand? Word to my Yankees, blood. Semi-finals. You get me?
Everyone said we're going to lose to this team. We're going to lose. Not necessarily you. We said we're going to lose to Lyon.
I said Lyon is going to be.
We're going to lose to Real Sociedad. We're going to do this.
No. You see, Athletic Bilbao is the one where I'm like, now here's where I'm telling you, it all falls down.
I can say the same about PSG. I think this is where you go out in PSG. If I'm being honest with you.
C'est la vie. Such is life, bro. That's your.
You think you're going to win the Champions League? Do you think you're winning the Champions League?
One game at a time.
They sit on the fence.
One game at a time. I'm not sitting on the fence. I'm attacking one game at a time.
You've just beaten Real Madrid.
Couldn't care.
You don't think you're going to win the Champions League?
Anyway, we're still talking about Man United, blood. So, at your ground as well, yeah? There was protests at your ground.
Yeah.
I see banners. You get me?
You
man trying to get you man trying to get your troops on. You understand? Trying to get your... I got to say it, blood. Trying to get your DT on. You get me? You're trying to... You understand? Run it all 16 times. You get me?
Yeah.
Running it back when I went to LA and I saw that Parasite, that toupee wearing Parasite. And I saw him in the stands. And I said, don't just sit there, spend the money, blood. And then they tried to bring some fucking security guard to move me because I was on the front row. Then they moved me to like the 9th row. And then they moved Brennan because Brennan was filming. I see them, man, they're getting busy, blood. You understand? Are you with them, man, there? I see Nuruddin absolutely lose his head, bro. Jim Radcliffe, blood.
Yeah. 100%, bro. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to move people that sit in that area for more corporate. So basically, if them fans are in basically like, if they're not happy, they can just cuss out the owners in it who are sitting at the top. So obviously they want more corporate people sitting there. And obviously them tickets then quadruple. They go from wherever they are right now. I'm guessing they're around the 900s, maybe £1,000 to sit over there. To now 1,500, 2,000, maybe even more, bro, to sit there, bro. And it's not right, bro. Some of them have been there for like 50, 60 years. I don't know if you see the interview, but one guy was there for like 50 years, bro. And I'm like, that's slide, bro. You're basically you're charging, like, where's the loyalty in the game, bro? Where is the kind of almost feeling of, you're trying to help the fans who have been there for so long, bro? Where is that, bro? Where's the appreciation? You're just gonna take them to Alex Ferguson's stand, tier 3. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like them seats are there. They deserve to sit on them seats, bro. You're just moving them, bro. It's a joke, man. But that's what Ilias are doing now. They're trying to find the monies from somewhere. They're obviously broke at the minute, you know what I mean? And they need to get money, bro. And that's what they're doing right now. It's a joke, bro. And it shouldn't happen, bro. Shouldn't happen at all. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, they're getting cooked right now. I seen them. I seen the balance. Big up to the United fans that were there.
It's a mad thing, but I'm not gonna lie, fam.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
I feel sorry for them still. I didn't know it was like that. I thought they were just in that area and they just stuck it on them. Pause.
Nah, bro. They basically they've been there for so long and they're being moved. All of that area is being moved. Imagine you have a nice ticket there. You have a season ticket there, right there. You've been there for 50 odd years and you got told just to leave. You know what I mean? And say, you got to move to next ends. You got to remember, like, you create a community there. You know people.
When you go to your seat, everyone knows each other.
Everyone knows each other. Everyone's, you know what I mean? But then you go to some next area and it's like, no disrespect, but you might be around tourist fans or whatever, like
Or
fans
dickheads.
who are just day trippers, yeah, or dickheads, or people who are just not great. You know, it could be anyone. It ruins the experience, bro, at Old Trafford. And then you just end up not coming back. And that's how they get people not to renew. So then what happens is then people say, you know what, I've had enough. Then they don't renew. And then after that, they go give that season ticket to someone else who then will buy stuff from the club and will invest into the club. So, boy, it ain't easy.
They want the club shop, man. Them shout out Thai blood.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Thai, man. They want ties.
Real talk, man. Ipswich 0, Arsenal 4. First win in the Premier League for a couple games, blood. You understand? Couple draws on the road. We had a draw at Everton, and then we had that draw at home to Fulham, but bounced back after that fantastic week. So it was a fantastic week last week for Arsenal Football Club, for Arsenal fans. You get me? Fantastic result out in Madrid, and then you get me, from the Bernabeu to Portman Road.
Yeah, funny.
Get me, to keep it moving. It was a good look, blood. You get me? We had to win as well, because Liverpool would have, you get me, sealed up the league and all of that, blood.
Yeah,
they could put their feet up, but all we can do is just, you get me, kind of try prolong it as long as possible, blood. You get me? Operation Stop the Guard of Honor. It's still on, blood. You get me? It's still on right now. You understand? That is my agenda in the Premier League right now, blood. I have nothing else, blood. You get me? Whitney Houston, I have nothing else, blood.
But if they win next week, though, I think the Guard of Honor is against you lot, innit? Liverpool Arsenal the week after, innit?
Nah, who they got next week? Is it Chelsea they got next week?
No, they got Tottenham next week.
So it'll be Chelsea.
Yeah, but then you get it after as well.
Nah, these man need to say, fuck it, we ain't doing it, blood. You get me?
Yeah, because they got Chelsea. Yeah, they got Liverpool, got Chelsea. So that's just crazy, though. Imagine the title race was actually still going now, yeah?
Look at
they would have had to, they would have had to play Liverpool. Sorry, they would have to play Tottenham, Chelsea, and you lot, and Brighton, all in a row, bro. Oh man, but it is what it is. It's done, innit? But yeah, if they win next week, they're crowned champions, which I expect them to beat Tottenham at home. At home.
It's at Anfield, isn't it?
Yeah, it's at Anfield as well.
Yeah.
And I think that weekend as well, the following Thursday, yeah, Tottenham have got to play Europa League, so they're gonna have to rotate. So they got Sunday, they got Thursday, they got the Bodo Glimt, so they're gonna have to rotate that game.
You don't know about that flipping Ange guy's a madman. He might just go full strength, blood.
He might do. But
I mean, I didn't expect Arteta to go as strong as he did against Ipswich, blood. Even though we had,
he's got to be careful. You know what's wrong with him though? Why is he playing Saka?
Like, you know what? I didn't have a problem with him playing Saka. My problem was after that tackle. I think Saka should have been brought off at half time. We're 2-0 up, 10 men.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to play no more, innit? He's got 45 minutes under his belt. He had that little knock. Because when he came off, they put a big ice pack around his leg, innit? But then at full time, he had his boot on and he was walking on the pitch, like linking up with the players at full time, the opposition, innit? So it does look like he'll be all right, you get me? But we need to be protecting Saka, blood. You get me? Protect Saka at all costs, blood, because if I'm being honest, I don't think we get past Madrid if Saka wasn't in. If Saka weren't fit, you understand?
That's a shout. You know,
if Saka wasn't fit, if we went in there with everyone there, so Martinelli, Marino, all of that, blood, yeah. But no Saka, we don't win that. We don't win that tie, bro. You understand? Because the Saka coming back, it gave us an energy boot. It gave us an energy. You understand? It gave us a boost. You get me? It gave the fan base confidence, blood. You get me? Because we know that when you get the ball to this kid, blood, he's capable of doing anything, bro. You get me? When you and he can get in the right areas, bro. You understand? We saw that against Ipswich. He was absolutely cooking. You get me? Just flying down, boom, putting balls in constantly. Odegaard had a good game as well. I see Curtis tweet about it was an underwhelming performance, but I don't know if Curtis was concentrating, blood. You get me? I think he was concentrating more on the chat than the game, blood. You get me? Because Odegaard was playing very good yesterday, blood. I even tweeted out that, he's actually playing today. Like, obviously, people are going to say, he's found his level against Ipswich. But he hasn't looked good against any opponent, bro. We've played teams like Ipswich, bro. Do you understand? We played the Leicesters, and he didn't look good. You get me? So I'm not going to hear that right now, innit? Like, I'm happy with the performance of Odegaard. Kiwior, wow. You understand? Is all I can say, blood. You get me? Wow. Farmer Jakob, yo, blood, you get me? You're very close to to losing the farmer Jakob nickname, blood. You get me? Cause right now you're playing like Jakob. You understand? He is just solid as a rock, very composed, strong in the tackle, good in the air, good on the ball. Like he can ping a pass, blood. You understand? He can really ping a pass, bro. And he's really stepped up to the plate in the absence of Gabriel. Good to see Ben White get some minutes as well, up and down the flank. He done well. Zinchenko, he started a bit shaky, but then he actually, get me, had a very good game as well, blood. I don't think anyone had a bad game yesterday, blood. You get me? I don't think no one was being carried. I think everyone played their part. Everyone had even the substitutes, blood. You get me? Skelly came on, done his thing. Ethan came on, got a goal. You get me? Sterling came on, he looked lively. So
yeah,
it's good to get the win, blood, because we've been, you get me, couple draws in the Premier League. We need to get some points on the board and
cement that second place, man.
Not even that, bro. Like, build momentum for the Champions League, blood. You get me? Because I'm not sure if we can. The way that we done the Madrid game, piss poor against Everton, smoke Madrid. Piss poor against Fulham, smoke Madrid. I don't know if we can go do that again. You understand? I don't. So I'd rather build some momentum, get that, you get me, confidence going in each tournament that we're involved in, but carry it into the Champions League. You get me? Mikel Merino, blood. Let me tell you now, yeah, I was like one of his biggest critics. You get me? Call him Terminator and everything there. But if we signed him in January as a striker, he would probably go down as the best January signing out there, blood. You get me? Because if you look at his GNA since January, his GNA since Havertz has been injured, it is better than 9 out of 10 strikers in the Premier League, blood. You get me? I'm talking that it's only like fucking Salah and them and there.
What is this year? What is this year? Yeah, nah, he's been cold. I can't lie to you, man. That flick on for Martinelli was cold.
Yeah, for the 6 goals, 2 assists in the Premier League.
That's lit.
You know what I mean? Playing out of position as well, and he's got goals in the Champions League. He's got assists.
I was gonna say. Yeah, I've got 2 assists in the Bernabeu. Got a goal.
He's easily in double figures for goals. And that's without assists. He's double figures goals, all competition. You get me? So
that's lit. I can't lie, man. You know what? You gotta give Arteta props for that. You know, man. Because
I've given Arteta props. Like, you get me? Like,
you have to. Like,
I'm not the man there that just fuck Arteta, bro. For me,
you gotta give credit where it's due.
When credit is due, man will give the credit, bro. There's even players like, I don't rate Zinchenko, but I'm giving him the credit for the performance yesterday, blood. You get me? Arteta, he sat down and he looked at it and he said, you know what? We're gonna move him there, we're gonna move him there, and we're gonna see. That's what I think he did. Yeah. But then it just fell into place, blood. You get me? It just fell into place. The players took to the tactics. One thing I will say is that I think the players are playing for him. You get me? I don't think no one can use that excuse and say, "Oh, the players ain't playing for him." Like like when we were going through them dead runs. I just think that we never had Saka, so they weren't that creative spark to, you get me, get things going. But as soon as Ethan came into the team, then the spark came. You understand? Because him and Ethan as well, Ethan got him bare goals, blood.
Yeah, 100%. I know. I've seen it. You know, for me, I think obviously, you know, he talked about internal solutions in it. You know what I mean? And there was people that were laughing at him and saying, "Oh, this guy's mugging us off and whatever. We need to go buy in a window, etc." But you know what? Fair play. He's worked out the Marino situation. He's obviously trusting Kivior as well. Lewis Skelly, the introduction of him as well. Like, there's been some things in the season where the manager's worked out some gems, man. So fair play to him and give him credit for that. But yeah, you're right. Momentum is key. Trossard as well. Yo, listen, I think Trossard must have double-digit goals as well this season. You know, so
I think he's got 7 in the Premier League now. I know he's got a couple in Europe, so he's probably definitely.
Everyone's chipping in. Everyone's chipping in, man.
Trossard's been poor this year, man. You get me? I'll be real. Like his numbers are not as good as they normally are, blood. You get me? I expect a lot more from Trossard, bro. You get me? Trossard for me is a 10.
Is he better central or is he better like on the left?
He's I like him on the left. I don't mind him left or central in it, but I think that he's better off the bench.
Yeah.
Because I think a tired defense, Trossard runs rings around you, blood. You get me? But
yeah. But you know what it is, though? I think as well, man, it's just so bad, man. So it's just good to kind of smack up a team like that. Yeah. You get me? And just
especially deal after that tackle on Saka, bro. You get me?
Bro, I don't know how that wasn't a red card. What the heck's going on with these referees? Sorry. I don't understand why they took so long for it to like. You should have known straight away.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? And then the crowd end up booing the Saka. It's like, bro,
Yeah,
like,
that's
what's
crazy,
going
bro.
on?
Like in real time, I just thought yellow in it, and then when they showed the replay, I was like, whoa.
Nah, I
This
could see
is
it straight
red,
away,
blood. Because he
bro.
could have. There was no way of him getting that ball, blood. There was
Yeah.
no way of him getting the ball, bro. Do you understand? It was just absolute head loss, bro. You get me? I don't know if this. I done some research, and the youth from Newcastle. You get me? So I don't know if this guy's a flipping Tottenham fan from Newcastle, blood, or something, bro. Because that was a very North London derby.
Now you got to remember, troops. These guys are relegated, innit? Practically relegated. They're gonna be frustrated, bro.
Frustrated, bro. How you gonna go for Saka of all people, blood? The guy's from England as well, you know. It's an English shoot as well, bro. It's not like it was a foreign player, and he's like, hey, black guy. You know what I mean? It's literally like one of the. It's one of your people, blood. It always be your own, fam. You understand?
I just think it was ludicrous, and that's why I'm like, with the manager, he's got to be careful of playing these players against teams that are basically like teams that are frustrated and they're where they are in the league or whatever. Because it's gonna be, they're gonna do something stupid. And so protect him. I don't know who you got next. Who you got next?
Palace Wednesday.
Palace, bro. Like they've got a lot of red cards this season. Have you seen them, bro?
Palace got FA Cup this weekend, so they're gonna have.
But I'm just saying, though, innit? Like them man are getting red cards as well, So be careful with these lot as well, But it's one of them where you just gotta momentum.
But their red cards have been stupid. Their red cards ain't been reckless, innit? They just been like
one. To be fair, the one they got this weekend, I think that was reckless. To be fair,
I didn't see this weekend. I see one last weekend, and I was like, that was just
this weekend. What was it? I think they got a red card this weekend. I don't remember who was it. It was my one, didn't it? To be fair, it was a second yellow. It wasn't a bad one, but yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
You've got to be careful though. Still got to be careful.
That's what I'm saying. They don't really get straight reds. There's a lot of second yellow.
Yeah, you still got to be careful. Like he's got to you don't have to play Saka. Like you can bring him off the bench maybe or something like that, but you don't have to start him, bro, or whatever. To protect him, get your players fit and ready, and win that Champions League. You know what I'm saying? There you go.
You ain't got no midweek game this week, do you?
Nah, bro. We got a week off, man. Alhamdulillah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the Villa and Man City. That's the big game, bro.
Tonight's Tottenham, Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you got City, Villa, and then Wednesday is Arsenal, Palace.
Palace, yeah. So that means you've got Saturday and Sunday off, innit?
Yeah, we got the weekend off, and then we play. So our next game after Palace is PSG on the Tuesday.
So you got a nice little week off, though, innit? That's nice, man.
PSG play on the Friday, so they got time. They got a lot of time as well.
You see that, bro? You see these clubs here?
You know what? Yeah, I respect it, bro. Like the European leagues, they proper want their clubs to go far in Europe. They will be like, okay, cool. You lot got Arsenal Tuesday away. You're playing Friday. You got enough time to. You get me? Even though it don't even matter, they've won the league, bro. If you saw their lineup in their last game, blood, bro, Dembele weren't even in the squad.
I know.
You understand? All Cavra, all of them was on blood. They were playing Dewey in centre mid.
Yeah, I know.
There was players in there that weren't even on the bench for the game against Villa.
Yeah.
You understand?
But they helped them out a lot.
Like they can, you know what I mean? But
they helped them out.
I rate that. La Liga do that as well. They'll make Barca play on a Friday. I rate it. Only England are dickheads. Yeah, you're playing Tuesday. Yeah, you're playing Sunday, 4:30.
Dickheads, bro. I swear down. I hate that, bro. I hate that, man. It's like, why are you doing that, bro? Listen, don't get me wrong. Like, maybe there's more tribalism in the UK, but I think as a whole, if we do this collectively, we can all have a chance to, you know what I mean? Like, then nobody can say, oh, they got an advantage. Bro, everyone who's playing the Champions League and they got a big game, let them play earlier. Simple. Let them, man. Like, what's going on? But they rather, like this weekend, they've got the games on same time as the FA Cup game.
Yeah, that's dumb. They got
what's wrong with this?
Them at the same time. I said, bro, what?
Same time, as the FA Cup semi-final. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You man couldn't agree on with the BBC or the ITV to change it up a little bit.
They're disrespecting the FA Cup doing that.
They are, bro.
Like, Premier League are like, oh, fuck you, man. You man a little man. We're still running our 4:30.
Yeah, we're still running it. They said we're not doing it later because it's a late day. It's on a Sunday. People have to get back to money or whatever. You know, like we want to get people back home. Idiots, man.
Taking a piss, man. Let me get a couple predictions for this week.
Yeah.
Tottenham Forest tonight.
2-1 Forest.
2-2.
2-2.
City Villa tomorrow.
Villa win. 2. Yeah, 2-1.
3-2 City. Arsenal Palace Wednesday.
Arsenal Palace Wednesday.
2-0 Arsenal.
Yeah, 2-0 Arsenal.
And that's it, my people. Another ep wrapped up like a Zubi, blood. You get me? Big up the bro as always, blood. You understand?
Come on, bro. Like the video,
Subscribe.
people. Like the video.
Let me make sure you subscribe to the ball. Like, share, comment, and subscribe over here as well, blood. We'll see you on Friday, people. Oops. We'll see you on Friday, people. Hopefully, I'm back with another win in another London derby, blood.